Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, April 14, 2025. Today's full moon draws out your need to connect and share. It can open your heart to buried feelings and your eyes to situations that need your attention. A social matter or project can reach a turning point now, or an epiphany or breakthrough can motivate you to make changes. A love relationship or a project close to your heart can be in sharper focus. This lunation brings love, creativity, fun, entertainment, and self-expression into the spotlight. Your need for these things becomes undeniable. You might have an epiphany that leads you to the conclusion that you should enjoy yourself more fully. Buried or unacknowledged emotions rise to the surface, and it feels great to release them. New information or a burst of emotion can prompt a turning point. Also today, Venus, currently transiting your career and reputation sector, turns direct after 6 weeks of retrograde motion. Ideally, you've gained valuable insight into your working relationships, reputation, and the satisfaction you feel, or don't feel, with work projects or long-term goals. Some areas of life, mostly related to your reputation, relationships, and pleasure, begin to clear or unclog. The heavens above are shining so sweetly down upon you. As lovely Luna, our sweet moon, sings hymns from the tapestry above, she'll soon transit through a fellow sign. Whenever the moon dances through this zodiac sign, you have a beautiful moment for intimacy and sensuality. All relationship matters are spotlit, giving us a chance to embrace our current unions as well as negotiate how to help them grow. This will be a full moon in Libra, which is why it can begin to be felt 2 days prior to it reaching its crescendo. Embrace your innate sense of harmony. Do you feel proud of what you have created? You may have set the intention to pursue your passions, skills, and talents 6 months ago. Since then, you could have worked diligently at your craft. However, you could have also been distracted by love, which may have hindered some of your progress. Hopefully, you will have something to show for your hard work by today's full moon in Libra. Luckily, whatever you have been working on could be integrated into your career path and professional reputation, since Venus will also station direct in Pisces. Today's celestial configuration gives you more energy than you know what to do with. Internally you may feel confused or frustrated, while externally you may seem radiant and glowing. Do not let what others do or say influence your choices when it comes to your health. Follow your own internal measure regarding what you eat and how much, if any, alcohol you take in. There is no one else but you who knows exactly what it's like to be in your body. Watch out for becoming involved with gossip. This can be a challenge for many personalities, and with the added boost of this day, it can be particularly difficult. As entertaining as chit-chatting about others can be, it almost always robs you in one way or another. At the very least, it takes your time and energy away from focus on your own life and what you need to do there. If you've ever been misjudged or hurt by others' gossip, then you know how damaging this can be. It is just as things are coming together professionally, but as it is early next week when things are really going to start coming together on the income, work, and career fronts, having the moon in a playful and creative part of your chart while separating from a friendly aspect to Pluto in an adventurous part yesterday, is helping to keep things balanced. While Venus is at a standstill in her last full day in retrograde motion in your career sector, that won't always be the case, with the lead up to tomorrow's full moon helping to power up the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence before the new working week begins. In the lead up to tomorrow's full moon, the moon is not only already in retrograde motion but has already connected with Pluto in an adventurous part of your chart. Already this has brought the spirit of romance and adventure together, with lucky Jupiter standing by to expand the influence of the most romantically charged full moon of 2025, which is conveniently going to peak over the weekend. Libra, your heart wants harmony, but not at your own expense. Your quote of the day: balance requires boundaries. Your color of the day is pale rose, graceful and steady. Lucky numbers: 7, 13, 22. A relationship or social situation may ask you to speak your truth. Connection deepens when authenticity leads. Don't overcommit out of guilt. Your energy has value. Beauty today begins in your honesty. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to tune into the energy of April 14, 2025. Whether you're watching this in the morning with a cup of tea, or winding down at the end of your day, this is your gentle invitation to slow down and check in with yourself. You might be moving through a busy time or navigating quiet moments of reflection. Either way, this message is meant to meet you exactly where you are. The first card that arrives for today is the Knight of Cups. This card carries the energy of heartfelt movement, like someone following the pull of their intuition and emotions towards something or someone that feels meaningful. You might find yourself craving more connection today, or feeling a strong nudge to express something that's been resting in your heart. The Knight of Cups reminds us to stay open to softness, to let beauty and emotion guide us rather than push them away. If there's something you've been wanting to say to someone, this could be the right moment. Or maybe you're being called to take a leap of faith in a creative or emotional direction. Remember, not everything needs to be logical. Sometimes, the heart knows best. Next, we pull the Four of Swords, which invites us to rest not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. In a world that often rewards constant motion, this card is your permission to pause. Maybe you've been carrying more stress than you've realized. Maybe your mind has been working overtime, sorting through plans or worries. The Four of Swords says it's okay to step back and recharge. Even a few minutes of stillness can shift your whole perspective. Think of it like allowing your inner world to catch its breath. And if you've been recovering from something emotionally, mentally, spiritually, give yourself grace. Healing isn't always linear, and your body and spirit know how to restore themselves if you create the space for it. Then we have the Queen of Wands, bringing in this radiant, confident energy that can't help but shine. This card is about stepping fully into your own fire, trusting in your presence, and recognizing your ability to inspire just by being yourself. It's the kind of energy that walks into a room and doesn't need to announce itself. You just feel it. And it's not about being loud or flashy, it's about authenticity. You might find yourself being called to lead today, to share your truth, or simply to show up unapologetically. And if you've been doubting yourself lately, this card is a loving reminder that you have everything you need already within you. Let your passions guide you, and trust that the way you show up in the world has value. The next card that steps forward is the Six of Pentacles. This card speaks to generosity, balance, and the beautiful exchange of giving and receiving. It asks you to reflect on where you might be overextending yourself or, on the flip side, where you might be hesitant to receive support. Are you allowing people to help you? Are you sharing your gifts without burning out? This card reminds us that healthy relationships, whether personal or professional, are rooted in reciprocity. Even the smallest gestures of kindness can ripple outward in powerful ways. Today could be the perfect time to offer support to someone who needs it or to allow yourself to accept the help that's been offered. Finally, we draw the Fool. What a refreshing way to close this reading. The Fool is about new beginnings, openness, and the willingness to trust even when you don't have all the answers. It's that innocent, hopeful energy that says, "Why not?" instead of "What if?" You may be standing at the edge of something new right now, a new idea, a new phase, a new way of seeing yourself. And while part of you might be nervous, another part is deeply ready. Let this be a reminder that not every step forward needs a detailed plan. Sometimes, the magic lives in the unknown. Let yourself be curious, even if the path isn't fully clear. Take that step, big or small, and trust that the universe will meet you with support along the way. So, with the Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Fool, this reading weaves together themes of emotional exploration, rest, confidence, mutual care, and adventurous beginnings. It's a blend of soft pauses and bold moves, reminding you that it's perfectly okay to feel deeply, slow down, shine brightly, give and receive with grace, and leap toward the unknown with hope in your heart. Now I'd love to hear from you. Did a particular part of this message speak to something you're experiencing right now? Are you feeling that nudge toward rest, or maybe ready to step into something new? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your reflections might resonate with someone else, and this space is always open for honest, heartfelt conversation.